Hello, how you going, folks? Welcome to another video on addiction to wet flies. Looking at the vise, this is not a wet fly. When you're looking at the vise, this is a fly and it's been pulled a bit. It's meant to have a hot orange head, as you can see. You just slightly turn it around. But this is a lure. I'm in a wee club here up home in Northern Ireland, and this this lure here is a lure that I've been using on for the rainbow trout. I used it last year, and it absolutely slaughtered numerous trout when people were getting it and were getting fish. And then I went up last week. Now we were getting a wee bit of bother with the weed on it, but this is another one I had done very similar, on a bigger hook, exactly the same. But the only thing was, instead of using on the body like I did with this one here, was prosciutto haggle. Okay, cut down. I used this like a UV. It's a massive big fritz. I want to say it's about 20-25 mil. It's nearly too long, but look, it worked. I got broke 4 times with this here, big lure here. Anyway, and a friend of mine had said to me, Robin, why don't you do lures as well as doing the wet flies? People like to see the lures on it as well. So I'm going to take advice, and I'm going to do a couple of lures. So anyway, we'll get into it, and I'll show you how it's done, how I have done it anyway. So it's on a lure hook, just a packet of lure hooks that I have. I'm just going to flatten the barb down here because in our club water you're not allowed to have barbed hooks. So I'm putting on a fluorescent orange 3 mil bead. It's actually 3.3 mil bead, hot orange bead on it. Okay, and the thread that I'm using is going to be a standard, and it's fluorescent standard orange. It's Textream from Textream. Okay, and it's standard and it's fluorescent orange. It's 60. Yep, 60 thread. So what we'll do is we'll just go on, start bedding the hook. The same as just when I'm doing the wet flies. I'll work it right down. Okay, gonna go to there, and then the body is just done in marabou, white marabou. So I'm going to take off a large pinch for the tail. This really works well in the water, pulsates really well, and when the rainbows are on the chase, they seem to like this. So I'm going to put this on. Okay, and what you do is don't cut the marabou. You get it and you pinch it to the length that you want it, and that's the length that I'm going to go with it there. So I've probably took off nearly an inch off it. So it's sitting in the vise, and at the minute about an inch and a quarter. Okay, and then what we do is we get 2 bits of crinkle flash. Don't think it really matters what colour. I'm just going to go 2 strands up the back of it. Okay, it's just very cat whiskery sort of style of a lure. Okay, and then what we do is you just bring them, when you've got it on the back, just spray them out across the back of it, so sort of nearly coming up each side. I'll cut them just slightly longer than your marabou tail, just slightly. Or actually they're just the same size, but no matter. Anyway, then all it is then is chenille. I'm just going to go up the body, but what we'll have to do is put in, this is the prosciutto haggle, and it's in fluorescent orange. or fluorescent pink, sorry, beg your pardon. And what we'll do is we'll just tie it in the back end. Okay. Just like that, bring that back out of the road. And then we're going to go up the body with this chenille. Or is it there? It's just it's fluorescent yellow chenille. Okay. It's from New York Fleisch. It's only a standard thing. I've had it a long time. Anyway, so we're going to go bring it back, tie it in, and work our way up towards your head again. And then we're going to do just touch and turns. Work our way up. It's just like I say, it's just like a cat's whisker. I'm not going to go too hard there. Okay, tie that in. And then we're going to come up the body. Just want to try and get that turned, like twisted, where it's coming around the back like your hackle coming down it, you know. And you're just going to bring it round and pull the ring all back, just like you're doing a hackle. That's why you call it prosciutto hackle. You bring it back, just giving it a bit of a space. You can see the bar going up the side. We're giving it a sort of about a 2mm space up the body. Just bring it all back. Okay. You get the end and then bring that in. We're going to lock that off. Okay, bring everything all back. Okay, just want to adjust that hook and the vise a wee bit. Okay, that's what we're doing. That's it to there. Just wet the fingers. And then we're going to go again with another really good pinch of the marabou, the white marabou again. Probably about 1.5 inches, nearly 2 inches. Okay. Bring it all together. We're doing just cleaning trying to thin it a wee bit, because they all go into the head, you know. So you just pluck it with your finger and your fingernails, your thumb and your fingers, you know, and just pull it back. Pull all the. You're trying to nearly strip the feather off it, nearly, you know what I mean, down it, so just to keep it thin, and then you'll see it sort of, you know, hanging out the end a wee bit. Yeah, just going to straighten it off. And then what I do is wet my finger and wet it, give it a twist, sort of give it a wee twist round. And we're going to come in and we're going to lock that in, tie that in like that. Okay. I'll give it a wee trim, just along the top. I have another pair of scissors, sharper pair of scissors there. What you do is you want to just feed that, so to bring that back, bring everything all back again, and then we're going to just build up a head. that's more or less the fly. So what you do then is you come to the end of the tail, or is there, and when you bring your top wing on, and you're just going to break it off, level with the tail. Okay. And we're just going to do a whip finish now. You see, a prosciutto hackle just really wants to keep going forward. Just going to bring it all back. Spread the fingers. It's nearly like legs, the way it's pulling itself forward there. Okay. I'm just going to give it another nod round these here, sort of give a bit of abuse. There's a wee couple there just really want to just do their own thing. They'll come in around the front of the. Whenever that's wet in the water, and I don't know what to think it is, but the rainbow trout absolutely devour it. Absolutely devour it. Hammer the life out of it. So we'll just get a wee dab of varnish just on the on the thread of this. And it doesn't matter if I get it around the bead or it doesn't really matter. Just run my finger around it. There you go. The pink mama, I don't know what you want to call it. Pink whisker, I don't know. No name for it, but look. Hope you enjoyed that. That's a great lure. So it is for the rainbow trout. If you're on the rainbow trout fisheries or whatever, like, you know, our club water we have rainbow trout. So we're all year round, and there you go. That's one there for you to try. Okay. If you like, please like and subscribe. Costs nothing, and a wee thumbs up would help. It'd help the wee channel grow. I really do appreciate taking the time to watch. Thank you. Till the next one. Bye bye.